Hey everybody, what's going on? How you doing today? Today we have a week 15, year 6 game. It's Seattle Seahawks, and they are 90 something, 93. I don't know. We'll see here in a minute. And they got a decent record, 10-3. So this might wind up being a really, really hard game. Just to give you some background on what I've done with the team, I basically got rid of Bennett. Even though the last game he didn't drop one pass, the guy was making me nervous when I would throw it to him. I was fearful that he would either, you know, he really wasn't that fast. He was kind of lumbering and slow. He was 35 years old, so it he just been in the NFL for 14 seasons, and it was just time. So I I always trade in my draft picks until I get a few top tens in a year for number one. 1-1-5, 1-1 to 110 if I can swing that. I think I've had a 1-2 so far. And that's just from trading draft picks early. Um, I don't do any injuries, I don't do any fatigue, and I don't have any trade deadline. I like to play the game the way I want to play it, to where it's not too complicated, and I just don't have time for it. I want to have fun, but all the other teams are the same way. There's no cap for those. There's no nothing. And like I've always said before, I want to play my top tier team against their top tier team. So without any knocking out a quarterback or anything like that. It's just how I like to play the game. So anyways, I got I didn't even say how Joku, and I kept Swam for that out route that he runs on the mesh. I think that Swam is going to be okay. Um, it's not going to be that big of a deal. It's up to me to where I pass the ball, at what point I pass the ball to him, to prevent because that route right there is subject to getting drilled and fumbling the ball. So I have to be careful. The other thing is I realized that from playing Arc here recently, that my controller is going bad. That's why sometimes in the past few games where I've floated a ball, the buttons weren't responding properly. And so I have to get a new controller. But any hoozle, so we have a great tight end. He should work out just fine. My last game, I threw the ball 3 or 4 times. That was it on my passing pattern, my big passing pattern, and it worked out amazing. Now that might not work for every team that I play, but I'm gonna try to stay more focused in my first series on staying with the run. Excuse me, sorry. It's early for me. Staying with the run and the mesh play, and trying to make the best of that, and only throwing it on third down on that crossing route, my big crossing route. I'm going to attempt to do that. I don't know how well it's going to work. I do have commentary on for this game. And let's see, is there anything else I need to talk about? Oh, I did lose another game. And it was brutal. Their defense was absolutely insane, and it was extremely difficult to throw the ball next year, and it made me look at how I was going to play differently. So that's why I did what I did when I played against the Texans. And but without further ado, let's get at this game, shall we? And by the way, I want to say thank you guys for all the support on the YouTube videos. I know that the views have been down for Madden. It's a trend here. They're 91. So, yeah, this should be really interesting. But it's okay. You know, I don't make any money off of that, but it shows me how people are responding. It's a different group of people. There's a different group of people watching these videos, and I get that. It's the same transition that I was going through when I went from Forza to Farm Sim. It's not like I'm leaving Farm Sim, but I am going to be playing a lot more games. I think my next main game will probably be Ark for a while. I think that's I'm getting a server. I'm going to play it on PC. So I will be doing an intro video. I don't know that I'm going to be ready by Friday for this. So I'm going to play it by ear. I'm not going to rush anything. If I do another week, we're going to be ready for the playoffs here.
Cowboys are the least scored on team in the league, and they'll be up against a Seahawks offense that will need to rise to the occasion.
We're going to be ready for the playoffs by the end of this week. So we might have another Friday stream of if I can make it to the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl, I might be doing that. So
fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to.
And but if my server is set up and I'm ready to go with Ark, then that could change too. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what's going on with that. And I apologize for everything being in limbo because of my PC circumstances that I'm running into. Waiting on some well-needed money that's supposed to be coming, that we're working out, that we need for a ton of other things. I'm going to be doing a PC build, and so it's gonna allow me to do what I really want to do with this channel. And I hope and pray and thank you guys for the people that have stuck beside me this long. I really appreciate it. I know I said I was going to be ready by the first of the year, and I apologize. I thought things were going to pan out differently, and they just haven't. So, but it's not like, oh, you know, I'm petering out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That's not where it's at for me. I just ran. Everything came at me at once between Farm Sim. I wasn't as motivated to play. I'm not as motivated to play Farm Sim as I am to start playing other games. But because the other games are on Steam, I can't really stream them how I want to because Steam draws so much on the computer. So it's really put me in a bad position. But we're working through it, you know, and it's gonna all work out. It will all work out. So anyways, I hope that those of you that are watching this will enjoy this game. And thank you for being here. So let's get at it.
And the Dallas Cowboys. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I haven't thrown one pass to this guy. I just picked him up like 10 minutes ago, that receiver. So we're just going to have to wait and see.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The numbers for Zeke from last week. The hat trick +1. 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
This is Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'm going to learn this on the first series. I know I need to score. I understand. I want to score every possession, but I'm just getting a feel for how this.
Here's Prescott.
The mesh is going to work out. And if I can use it with everything and only use this on 3rd down. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen now. And if it is, then I think I'm really going to.
The most receiving yards in a single season, he's now up over 1,848 38.
we're just
At
gonna
one
have to wait
point, we
and
called
see.
Jerry Rice Flash. How about the dash we saw here today? The dash towards his record and past it. What a tremendous achievement. And how much fun is it for us to be here to witness it?
It's a pinch-me moment for us. Looking to throw. Prescott to the right side. And
Holding on the
to
offense.
Njoku. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
After the penalty, it's Elliott.
Almost broke that one.
Right at the 40-yard
We're
line.
learning a little bit
Calling
more
a
with Elliott
gain of
and how to
13 yards
run
on the play.
with him.
And that'll make this a second down.
It's definitely been a learning experience. So, but I'm not perfect.
I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has. But I
a
also
lot of
love the
improving
power when he
I have
ends
to
his
do.
runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. And he will
that's
be
one
brought
thing.
down at about the
I need my
43
reaction
that
time to moving him
2
is
yards
too
to
slow.
gain there, and now they're left with a
There's
third and
definitely a
about
hole
4
there
for a first.
to get through. And I missed it.
Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play.
I'm tempted,
He came
but I
in,
can't
made
do
the
it.
contact.
It was
just
my
as he's
fault.
trying to haul it in.
I
So
should
on
have thrown
fourth
the
down,
ball
here's
earlier
Chris Jones to
to
punt
him.
it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, the all-pro returner from 2015, Tyler
If I was on
Lockett.
the other side of the 50, I would have probably went for it.
And
But I
a little too
haven't
much
played
mustard on
their
that one.
offense.
It's a
I
couple
haven't
yards into the end
seen
zone.
their offense
A
yet.
missed opportunity there, maybe
So
to
I
pin
don't
them
know.
back.
I didn't want to take a chance, obviously.
Shift together here from the D-line. They start on the ground with Rolls. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
3 and out here would be
Back to the
awesome.
play on the ground. That brings up second down here. They go again with Rolls.
This is that guy. I forgot. I was like, how did he do that?
The numbers
This
for Rolls from a
is-
week ago. 19 carries, 92 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Man, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Here's Wilson. Oh, he shifts past him. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Take that.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're going ready to play a
Definitely
big-time
take that.
game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Able to fight through one tackle.
Well, we got a little bit of room there.
13 yards.
Thankful I got
And
away from
possession
that.
will switch hands 1st and 10. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Yeah, well, we could be in for a repeat of 2016. Once again, Dak and the Cowboys holding on to that #1 overall seed in the NFC. It could be back-to-back years for Dak. What a start to his career.
And I don't think very many people saw this coming or happening in the way that it has. But to me, watching him is like watching a really good boxer make adjustments as a fight goes on. For him, it's game to game, series to series, and he keeps getting better, and his team truly believes in him. Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. A first down carry by Elliott. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Second down, Prescott. It's caught by Bryant. Finding room inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean,
yeah,
this is what he does
I knew I had
well.
to do something.
If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result.
Wasn't seem like it was working all right.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with
2 passes,
We're only in the first quarter,
second and
so
third
they better
down.
get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
The pass play is
What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch. A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bryant. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I like it. I like it.
Des Bryant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. They stay on the ground. Rawls again. And a loose football. Rawls loses it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been
Whenever
trouble.
there's a fumble, I don't like to try to get it. I like to allow the AI to get it. But because
He's
the ball
trying to
didn't go
gain
that far
yardage,
away
trying to
from
get
him,
upfield.
we
Ball
didn't get
comes
it.
free. What's that panic that
Otherwise,
we've
it's
talked
probably
about
been good.
oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for a score.
Take that. I'll take
No
that.
gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
This is taken at the 18. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. Des Bryant now, he gears up to help lead this offense again. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, He feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that.
That's scary right there.
And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in his zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Here's Prescott, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now Prescott. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got
it always makes me nervous whether he's going to hang on to it or not. I mean, I guess every pass plays like
they
that.
give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync,
and the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people.
Oh my God, 2 seconds later, and he'd have been clear. He'd have probably made it
after
almost to the
being
end zone.
intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Nope.
And that is much
I can tell by
That's into the
just
end
the
zone
camera
for a
angle when
touchback.
it shows it over there whether or not it's going to be.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so
Whether
much
it's
on
gonna go in
points,
the
but
end zone
getting
or
their
not.
first down.
and when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive,
No, we'll put it on our
drive,
defense to
no
do a
first
3 and
down,
out again.
that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do we have to do to get us
See that guy just, dude, that's a big dude. He just knocked out.
Scrimmage, but that's all.
That guy's
Officially no gain on the
ridiculous.
play, and it's 2nd
Did you see
down.
that stiff arm?
He's fumbled already once, Charles.
That
I'm
was
not going to
crazy.
say that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff, take care of it, rest of the game. And it does get in your mind a little bit. Sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from
Take it.
tackle.
And the defenders know it too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know the rule is, first guy hold up the runner, everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
A fake to Walls. Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jalen Smith in there to get him. Sack number
We got a visitor. Hold on a second, guys. Hey, buddy, what you doing? You the good boy. See Maxie come in here to say hello to Daddy. Yeah, good boy. He just likes to come in here and say hello.
team for him on the year.
He goes outside and
The
open him and
Seahawks
say
send out their punter as the
Before he
drive
goes
goes
upstairs.
backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
he's doing very well, for those of you that were wondering.
He's been a busy man here in this
His
first
leg is
half as he
finally
gets it away.
starting to get.
Taken from just outside the 30. Great blocking on the
Very,
return.
very
It
nice.
springs him for 25.
Yeah, his leg is starting to
Cowboys are gonna
heal
take over
properly
in
now.
great position here with a 1st and 10.
Finally. So,
The Cowboys
hoping,
offense
very
heading
hopeful.
back out and ready to go again. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Ah,
The
leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this
The A
drive.
guy was open.
On second down, Prescott again. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25.
Definitely take that.
58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Now Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I don't know what I'm going to do with him, man. I got to figure out something
It's nice to give them
else.
credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Oh, I can't believe that just happened.
Following a fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
The woes
Pick up there, 8
of
yards
Madden.
on the first down
The
completion.
woes of all Madden.
Now Wilson on second down. And he's able to get out to the 32.
Did he get the
Brought
first down?
there.
Oh my
Only
God.
3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. First down now, but the
Wilson
clock
is just as
continues to
squirrely
move.
in this game as he is in real life.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. It's caught.
It's
outright by Graham.
Sorry.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That throw good for 4. It's second down. On second down, Wilson. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
I can't believe he held on
And able
to
to
that.
get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Seahawk first down. Wilson to his big target, Graham. Here's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go D.
Wilson will throw again. The connection made. It's Graham. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide
I
body
like
of
to keep
his.
him getting a
Didn't
field
get a
goal
whole lot
right
of
before
yardage
he
on the
do
play,
it.
but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Okay, maybe I will.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. On second down, here's Wilson. And some room to maneuver. And he is level. Knocked down hard at the 28. And offensively,
It's like,
they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the
Sorry.
second quarter.
God, I can't believe he ran that.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's
Didn't want that to
7-3.
happen.
So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
Okay.
So we have come to halftime. All right, hang on here. We'll jump over halftime. Just let the system and graphics catch up. Okay, all set. Third quarter now.
This game is too close.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, and now he bowls it over. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that
Yeah, I
totally.
don't like how
I
close
would
this
guess it
is.
in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with him. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would end up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target.
Right.
He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now Wilson. He's going to lead this
All right, I'll take that.
It's
I'll
complete.
take that. 3-0.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Really good defensive effort.
Let's see if I can capitalize on this.
Swing pass
A
out to the
touchdown
right
to make
side
me
before
feel
lost
a
yardage.
lot.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And this will be taken at the 13. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
I knew I shouldn't have ran it there. I just knew I shouldn't have ran it there.
Going right out on the field,
I don't like that defense. I don't like running against the defense when there's nobody over
They
in
do
those,
their part now and show them a
center.
little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Prescott now on second down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And he fires one incomplete.
I think I looked off
Pretty good
A
coverage
too
there.
quickly.
Both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
Oh, how did you get that arm on me, bro?
Who's going to make the
How
big
did you get
play?
that
They
arm
only
on
got
me?
a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
That's my buttons on my controller. That shouldn't have done that. And I'm going to go for it. No, I'm not going for
They
a
didn't get the
49-yard
first
field
down,
goal.
but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can
I have
pick it
to get
up.
a new
Keep it on his feet, get a little
soon.
rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Prescott to throw on 4th. He completes it to Bryant. Touchdown, Cowboys. Des Bryant, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd.
Very nice.
And the Cowboys will add
Great
on to their
blocking.
lead.
Very nice.
A good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't
See.
it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
We will see.
That time, a 6-play drive. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Bailey now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes just out and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage
Anything
trainer right now.
short with that guy
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh, Wilson, you're gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna have to break off coverage sooner.
That goes for a gain of 31. And now a first down following that long gain. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
I'm gonna have to break, contain.
First down, this is Rolls.
Look at the blocking.
And some room to work. Pass. There goes Thomas Rolls. And
Are you kidding me?
Score. Touchdown, Seattle.
I wish my guys blocked like that.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And
So
on that long run,
huh?
maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Rawls will try and run it in. And he is into the end zone
Picture
again.
perfect
So
blocking,
get him
I'm gonna
some
tell you what,
oxygen. He
I
scores on the
don't know.
long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for
There's
good
just something
measure.
about Madden
The kickoff
when
team
the
on
game
field
wants
now
to
as they will
score,
send
it's
this
gonna
one
score.
away. This is fielded at the goal line.
There's just nothing you're gonna do at all.
Our focus now moving to Des Bryant as he heads back out there. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football.
Too late.
The best part is the payoff.
I
2
knew it.
touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a
My
guy.
eyes aren't moving
Not
fast
over
enough.
100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown
They're not.
catches.
And when you're playing a quarterback
Coming
with some
off of the
experience
receivers
and some
quick enough to
moxie,
say, okay, no, I don't
you
want
enter
to
the
throw it
danger
here.
zone
No, I
when you
don't
decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that
It's
was
nice
his
having a
primary
good
target.
tight end out there.
I
I'm
think
gonna tell
he
you
had the
what.
read,
It's all
figured
it
out where
is.
the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it?
Breaks
Because when the
quicker.
big fella runs routes,
He's just all
it
around
used to be
better.
when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just
I
brought
want
up.
to
So
run it,
maybe
but I
if you
just
still want to play
I
zone,
don't like
you go to a zone blitz
the defenses that they're
and you can
calling
drop
for the
anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end,
they're leaving
defensive
this guy
tackle.
open
It doesn't
big
matter. You
time.
just exchange someone to bring
I can't
more pressure towards
pass
the
it up,
quarterback
man.
and still try and cover down.
They are leaving him open like crazy, and I don't know why. They better
Red
figure out
zone
how to cover
opportunity.
him. I really don't want to run it here, but I'm going to.
They'll run with Elliott.
Glad
And he's
I
going to
did.
work this one down to about the... A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel
Rolling, baby, rolling.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And partner Emmitt Smith now moves to number 2. His record of 165 career rushing touchdowns has been broken. What else can you say but wow?
have no other words but wow, because Emmitt Smith set the standard. A guy that always found his way into the end zone. That record has now been eclipsed. The
How
only
many
thing
times
our
have we heard
record
that
has to worry
about
about
him beating Emmitt
will
Smith's
Emmitt come
touchdown
back
record?
and try and get his record back.
Crazy.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The drive begins with a run by Rawls.
Wow, thank God.
7 yards on the pickup there.
All right,
It'll
I'm not
leave it
using
with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins
I have no
with the
idea.
guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an
They
offensive
can't seal
tackle
the
or a
edge.
tight end in the direction they
I
want to
can't
run the
seal the
football.
edge.
If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a
Get
very
off
successful
it.
play.
There goes Thomas Rawls. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Thomas Rawls, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the
It's like
pace
all
now.
of a sudden the
2
guys,
third-quarter
you know,
touchdowns.
they're just blocking insanely, and they're like, what happened the last 3 quarters?
The
You
kickoff
know,
unit
and then
as
all
they
of a
run
sudden
up
everything's
and send
perfect.
this one away.
It's crazy.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. They come up here on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play.
What did
my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Beamer Bagley, used to say,
What did I choose?
By the Seahawk defense.
Why did I choose that play?
In there to drop it for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Wow, I don't understand why I did that.
Plotting a defensive strategy.
I was gonna call it. I can't call timeout.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys.
I called my
after the
usual
sack.
pass
It's
play on
3rd and
2nd
long.
down, and I shouldn't have done that.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, bro,
Hang on to it
I
through
need
the
you to catch that
contact.
ball, man.
Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards.
Well, I'm going to
struck.
hope that I can
And
stop
it'll be
this running
Seahawk
game. I don't
football,
know what is
1st
going
and
on
10.
right now.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
There's Wilson to throw. Pressure comes, and
That'll work.
Wilson's going to go down. Grady Jarrett busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That'll work.
They set up the screen to Rawls. And this one goes nowhere.
I'm telling you,
Losing
man, this
yardage
game
back at the
just
22.
changes when it wants to.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trip him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And that is incomplete. Fair to
Yes.
say it hasn't been his best game
Thank
throwing
you,
the football,
defense.
but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught.
Sorry about the
They gotta
lighting
find a way
too,
to
bro.
bring those two elements together.
So it looks in
so
my
they can
room
make some
during the day.
progress in this one.
And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Wow.
A great return there of 22
Should have kept going. I'm so used to going left and then back right. I might have been better off continuing
So
left.
out come the Cowboys now as their offense
But
gets
it worked
set
out.
to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get
All right, let's
anything
be
going.
smart
They
here.
had to punt from deep inside their own
Yeah, I don't know what
territory,
happened on that
which means
last
you're gonna lose
possession.
the
I
field
don't know
position
why
battle
I
as a
didn't.
general rule.
Maybe I thought it
What
was
they're
third
looking for
down.
now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Oh, he had me. He had me early. I had two people I was going to throw to, and I couldn't do it. All right, now this is the question. Do we go ahead?
Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety.
Well, the pressure
Maybe
too
not.
great, and he goes down
Maybe I
once
still should have
more.
went third.
Bobby Wagner in there to get
I'm
him
learning
again.
about
The
my
third time he sacked him here tonight.
running in my
So,
mesh
Brandon, we sat
plays.
in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Prescott to throw it. Wide
Thank
open receiver
God.
complete.
Thank
And he'll
God.
be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Wow.
A good pickup there at 22.
Great blocking.
Big hook up there.
Great route
First to
running.
throw it on third
Awesome
down.
catch.
The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective,
Yeah, lucky
didn't
with
get a
that.
sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Here's Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Every one of these defenses that I'm coming up
Credited with a
against, that they're
1-yard gain
calling,
there to make it second
just
and
don't look
9.
like I need to be
Well,
running
the fumble
it.
he had earlier, we know
running
how key
against it.
keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably
just
at the
doesn't
forefront of
look
his
good.
mind. Just
Now, this one
hold
doesn't
on to
look
this
good.
thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They
I'll
need
take
that
it.
turnover.
Rumbling, stumbling.
Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard
I'll take it, man.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
I thought he was going to break it there
Is
for
deceived
a
me,
minute.
or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A first down throw for Prescott. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7.
I'm following my blockers a lot more now.
Right out of the
Smart,
2-minute
huh?
break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Offense walks to the line for
I'm
play
just
number
doing things a
7
little bit
of the
different
drive.
now than I was before. Which is making a big difference.
Now a handoff
Oh,
here to his
should've
running
went
back.
just a little
And
bit
whistles,
left.
and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense. With 1:53
But I'm making the
left.
Seahawks
The
use their
Cowboys on
timeouts,
third
which is really
down.
good.
3 for 7 so far in this game.
I don't
They're
wanna
up
call
against a
enough
3rd and
play
1
here.
situation. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the
There we
first
go.
down.
Use all the
as
timeouts.
he's
That's a good
tackled
thing.
at the 1. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That
Yeah,
could put you in some jeopardy.
anything can happen.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. the Seahawks offense now. They get ready to come back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their
Oh, catch the ball. Oh, my God.
They need points.
Dude, all he had to do was look up.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Wilson to throw. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Throwing now is Wilson. He's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk first down. Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Baldwin. That goes for a gain of 31. First down now with that clock rolling.
That would have been an interception.
Now Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll go down at the 28. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. The Seahawks on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing again here, Wilson. And able to find Grant.
That's ground calls for me. I think that's a ground call for me. That's not.
Guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Didn't get it done.
After reviewing the call, the line on the field is reversed.
Hello?
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
I didn't even get a chance to pick my play. What?
First of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
It was locked onto the four split screen or something. I was like,
it's Wilson.
no!
This is
Oh my God.
for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet.
Frustrating.
You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well.
There you go, baby.
Big collision there as he
It was a really good game. It was really too close, to be honest with you.
And now here come the Cowboys.
Way
and
too
that last
close.
drive was
Way
very,
too
very
close.
balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue.
But I'd rather have a
And
close
I think
game
that's
than a
exactly what
blowout
they'll look to
sometimes,
do.
you know.
But the beauty is,
Win
the
it, of
balance that they've
course,
created
but yeah.
sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run.
All right,
to a play
that's
action,
awesome.
And throw one deep.
Excuse me, guys. Yeah, excuse me. I have absolutely enjoyed this with you guys today. I do appreciate it. You watching this, and I hope that you've enjoyed it.
There's no doubt about that.
It has
And this one,
absolutely
Charles,
been a
points,
blast.
they were not at a premium. They were
I will
pretty
have
easy to
more
come
of
by.
these to
They
come.
were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because
I want to see how
both
many
teams
yards.
finding ways to click. And you know,
Yeah, we
people
got
who love this
77.
game. They
That's
also
pretty
love
good.
baseball games that are
142, that guy's
14 to
insane.
11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Dallas, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12.
So yeah, we are. What are we? 12-2 now, I think. Let's get back here to the dealio, and we'll find out. Yeah, 12-2. I might have to stream this early, man, because when I get an urge to play football, when I get an urge to play Madden, I play it. Like I don't. Last week I almost played the games, or the week of the Super Bowl, the week of the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl. I almost played the NFC Championship game without even thinking. Like, because I had it done the night before, and during that day, Friday, I was wanting to play Madden. So, I just play. So, yeah. And today is only Monday. Might be seeing a stream here this week. You just might. We'll see. If I get going on Arc, then maybe that'll postpone it a little bit. But you never know, man. You never know. But thank you guys very, very much for being here. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments. It would really be great. I know you guys show likes, but or views, but either a thumbs up or a comment. Yes, enjoying whatever. I appreciate it. I know it's not as popular as, like, let's say Farm Sim, but that's okay. I understand. I completely understand. So anyways, thank you guys for being here. I have absolutely had a blast, and I'll see you sometime this week. Okay? Everyone have a great rest of your day, as somebody's backing up outside, if you can hear that. Peace.